Tell me what you would do. I, 24 female, just married my partner, 30 male, 3 months ago. I have never found him to be an untrustworthy person, in fact I'd call him just the opposite. That is part of the reason I chose him. For background, I was engaged to be married to someone else in a relationship that lasted 5 years. Just a month before the wedding I learned he was cheating on me with multiple women. I was crushed, but I wiped my hands clean of him the very same day. In that relationship there were many issues including emotional abuse, lying, previous proof of conversations with other women, bashing my family, lack of ambition, etc. The choice to leave felt like the final nail in the coffin of our never-ending war of a relationship. And though leaving felt like the best thing to ever happen to me, it left this giant insecurity that I'd be cheated on again. Honestly, I'd say it's my only major insecurity. Fast forward to now, I own my home, only in my name, I have a very successful career, I own a brand new car, I do all the cooking, I clean, and I do all the laundry. I even pack my husband's lunch for him every day. And a week ago, I'd tell you we had a very solid relationship. We did battle through low T, his part, issues during quarantine, but it was resolved within a few months. We now have sex upwards of 5 to 6 times a week. On some days, we have sex 3 times in one day. Our life is normal. He is also successful, hardworking, and honestly is one of the most amazing support systems I've ever had. He even would talk through my anxiety of cheating, reassuring me he was happy and it's something he would never do. Once we had a conversation in which he told me he wasn't friends with men who cheated, because if you can cheat on your wife, what else would you do? He's also said things like divorce is not an option and marriage is above all else in life. We read weekly Bible devotionals since week 1 of our marriage about how to have a successful marriage. I say all this to say there is no way you could tell me my husband was unfaithful. But he was. One morning, he works nights, I noticed his phone buzzing more than normal, and out of past insecurities I opened his phone while he was in the next room. We've always had each other's passcodes and been open, so I figured let's put my fears to bed right here and now, though surely it's nothing. I didn't have to look too hard to find messages on Facebook between him and another female about meeting at a hotel the following Friday. I was crushed. I couldn't even bring myself to read all the messages. I froze. I immediately asked him about it and his reaction was at first anger, followed by immediate regret. I didn't even give him the time of day at first. I left and went to my dad's to stay. He blew up my phone begging for the time of day. The next morning I heard him out, to which he said he wasn't sure why he did this, that he loved me and that nothing was missing from our lives. He said it felt harmless, a conversation that passed the time while he was working, and immediately after he said he remembers himself thinking, why the hell did I do that? He said it never turned physical. He said they'd only messaged a day or two. And he begged me to fight for our marriage. He promised he would do whatever I wanted. I told him I wasn't sure. I told him he played on the only insecurity I've ever had. He cried. We both did. I demanded he delete all social media apps and that he download a tracker on his phone. He obliged. I still haven't told him if I'm staying or going. Truthfully, I haven't decided, so I'm asking, what would you do?